So here we are in Edinburgh for an ITIC Council meeting. It's a learning journey. We have 45 tourism stakeholders here from Ireland. We're meeting a lot of Scottish tourism partners, and it's going to be a fantastic day. An action-packed 24 hours in Edinburgh for Irish tourism leaders included engagement with Scottish tourism chiefs to hear about sectoral issues and their immediate and long-term outlook. The day included a visit to award-winning Musicant Tours and its immersive walking tours of the Scottish capital.
I think the word of the day was collaboration, and it was fantastic to see how all of the Scottish tourism sector come together to collaborate for the betterment of the industry.
I felt it was really inspiring, enriching, great to have that sense of kind of community, you know, the challenges that are faced in Scotland and how they are often mirrored in Ireland, and trying to find that kind of points of differentiation. There was a lot of learning.
Absolutely well organised, tremendous event. I think very informative from Scots perspective to the Irish perspective, so we learned a lot.
It was absolutely great to meet our colleagues here in Edinburgh and to understand that we are facing the same challenges, and actually for them to share, you know, how they're dealing with some of them, because some things they're ahead of us and some things we're ahead of them. So it was just brilliant to be in a room with like-minded people, having really open and frank conversations.
To be with that wonderful cross-section of people and to get the warm welcome from the Scottish industry was really amazing.
For me, coming from a finance point of view, there's nothing more valuable than to get the insights of operators. We can kind of assess certain things, but actually to get those opinions reinforced by people who are on the ground, who have real life experience, it's priceless.
It was a fantastic day, Owen. I found it really interesting, really informative. For me, I suppose it was really informative to hear the various representatives of the Scottish Tourism Alliance, and in particular Visit Scotland, to hear what's going on with them in Scotland, and particularly the various challenges they're facing, which in many ways are very similar to the challenges that we're facing here in Ireland. And it was also great for networking. It was lovely to catch up with various colleagues.
It was just a fabulous trip, and as a student in studying masters in sustainable tourism, it was just such a learning journey for us all.
It was a great experience meeting all of our colleagues from Scottish Tourism. In particular, it was wonderful to meet Rob from Edinburgh Airport, who shared some great insights.
It was great meeting James from the festivals team in Edinburgh, and great learnings for Limerick.
For me, I think one of the key pieces was around the food strategy, and how that can, you know, particularly agri-tourism, how it can make such, I suppose, a great basis for differentiating yourself.
I think Stephen and Rebecca on the question and answer session, that was really, really informative. They were very candid and very honest with their answers.
We had a fantastic trip, great day, a lot packed into one day. Fantastic, great organisation. Really enjoyed David's presentation yesterday and the European markets and all like that.
The day finished with a visit to Johnny Walker, Princess Street, a compelling visitor experience and wonderful setting for an informal evening function. Scotland's Minister for Tourism, Richard Lochhead, and Irish Consul General Jerry O'Donovan addressed delegates who enjoyed an informal evening of networking and socialising with Scottish counterparts.
The Johnny Walker whisky experience was amazing. The history that's involved in it, the storytelling, the way that it was brought to life in terms of the experience itself, and the use of technology and in such a really interesting way how it supported, I suppose, the overall experience. It was really, really, really enjoyable. And special thanks to Catherine Toolan, our colleague, for, I suppose, helping us to organise it.
It was great to meet people and have a further discussion afterwards, and maybe ask the questions that you wouldn't ask in front of a bigger group. So really enjoyed that opportunity.
It was amazing. How they tell that story and brought it to life for us was really brilliant. So yeah, that was a great night all round.
And Neil, did you enjoy the ITIC meeting in Edinburgh?
I enjoyed it thoroughly, Owen. If you look at the Scottish market, their music, their food, their castles, their golf, there's a lot of parallels with Ireland. And listening to them talking about their challenges and opportunities, they're the same challenges and opportunities we have. Lead tax, cost of doing business, exposure to the American market. So we learned lots. I think we all learned lots, and I think it was a great opportunity to meet Scottish tourism.
A trip enjoyed by all. Scottish and Irish tourism may be competitors to the travelling public, but they are also collaborators. Industry chiefs shared learnings and insights as both countries show resilience in an uncertain world.